Hi everybody. Today I wanted to have a bit of a serious chat with you. Given, excuse me, my allergies are acting up today, so my voice is going to come and go. But given Lana, Indiana, I don't know how many of you watch her, but she's fabulous, and you really should be watching her because she is a hoot. But her husband is having some trouble with cancer right now, and it's not looking real good. And I want to share a bit of my story, my son's story. He was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and he had to have his testicle removed, and then he started chemotherapy. And the chemotherapy did what it does with everybody. I mean, he lost all his hair and he lost a bunch of weight and everything. But at the end of the treatment, the doctor calls us in and says, well, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is the chemotherapy has brought your cancer numbers down in your blood. And the bad news is you're full of teratoma tumors. And okay, what are teratoma tumors? And they are apparently something between normal cells and cancerous cells. They grow, and anyway, the only way to get the teratoma tumors out is to cut them out. There's no treatment. You have to actually literally cut his body open and take them out. Well, that was all fine and well. Okay, let's cut the tumors out. Well, no, because the location of the majority of them are between his spinal cord and his intestines. And nobody can do that. So he just basically needs to get his affairs in order. If we had been anywhere else but around Houston, Texas, and MD Anderson Hospital, he would have died. He would be dead today. He would have died at 29. He might not have ever even lived to see his 30th birthday, which he had this year. And he would have just been dead. But the doctor that was giving him his chemotherapy said, well, I'm referring him to MD Anderson. If anybody can help him, given the location of his the majority of his tumors, MD Anderson will. And there's Dr. Pisters is the doctor that did that operation, and it's a bunch of lymph nodes that have developed into tumors. And I don't know if you know about lymph nodes, but they're like clusters of grapes. There's lots of them. I mean, you can feel one or two here and in your groin area, but they're all over your body. And these were a lot of them, you know, between his intestines and his spinal cord. And I mean, think about that. He was cut from his solar plexus to his pelvic bone. And basically his intestines were, you know, so they could get back there. Anyway, Dr. Pisters says he's one of maybe 3 hospitals in the whole world that would even attempt this operation. So he did that and he got better, and then he's actually had 5 total surgeries. He had one about the size of a softball maybe on his right lung, the bottom lung. He had been without that bottom part of his lung for probably 2 years. The doctor told him, Dr. Vaporsian told him, and we love Dr. Vaporsian too. And then he had more, he had one on his bronchial tube. Anyway, he had 5 total operations to get rid of tumors in his body. And we went in May, and he got a clean bill of health. So right this minute in time, he is cancer free. But the only reason he's alive today is because we took him to MD Anderson. Sorry. So if you've got anybody in your family that has cancer that they say there's no hope, don't believe them. Take that family member to MD Anderson. I'm sorry, I almost got through the whole thing without crying. Take that family member to MD Anderson and let them tell you there's no hope. Because that's the only time there's truly no hope. Thank you guys. I just wanted to, I felt it was time to share that. So, have a good day.